Hello everyone, my name is Nisa Nisi Pisa, and welcome back to my channel, and specifically welcome back to my series, Window Shopping. Window Shopping is first and foremost a series wherein I window shop. It is second and second most a series wherein I put myself in a tiny little box and haunt various websites like some sort of digital ghost. I was on TikTok and I was struck with a bolt of inspiration while searching through 2020 nostalgia TikToks. It was a very bright, strange, feverish, neon, saturated time in all of our lives that I personally don't like thinking about. I just noticed, hey, that I forgot to minimize my browser window, so I've inadvertently given away the subject of this video, which is Dolls Kill. Where else can I really find the true echo of the artificially colored polyester dreamscape that was 2020 clothing? I feel like it's Dolls Kill. I have window shopped Dolls Kill before. To be honest with you, it is one of my personal favorite window shopping episodes, so I'm very excited to be back. You've got 10% off. Where are you going? Concert, party, festival, date, or not sure yet? This is Dolls Kill telling me, the consumer, hey mamacita, hey girly pop, hey queen, but spelled with a K this time. Wherever you're going, out of these four possible options, these four possible zeniths of human experience, we've got you pegged. We've got you covered. Just realized I'm holding up 3 fingers. And of course, my first thought upon seeing this was, what if I'm not going to any of these places? And then my second thought was, what if I'm going to the office? And then my third thought was, can I build an office wear outfit out of clothes from Dolls Kill? I think we're already off to an amazing start here. Buy me sexy things. Guys, I would like you to sound off in the comments about what sexy things means. Oh, I see you've heard my icy cold raw cranberry juice. I don't want a shop sale. I want to see the absolute best Dolls Kill has to offer me. Wow. Guys, I think I spoke too soon. Oh my god. Oh, wow. It's like inspired. It's not even... I was expecting to be in a way different situation. I was expecting like some Spencer's Gifts type beat stuff. Just a lot of graphic tees and maybe a quirky backpack. This is a whole inspired collection. Oh my god, wait. Oh no, that's fire. No, I thought I was gonna get to be so mean, and I actually love this. Dolls Kill's one of those brands that steals designs, right? I feel like the answer is yes. And so I'm going to comfort my hater soul by telling myself that any cool thing I see on Dolls Kill was thought of by some person that they robbed. This is kind of silly looking, but also, remember what I said in my last window shopping when I was slogging through the 7 circles of Temu hell, and I found that dress that I thought would be perfect for a women's college interpretation of a Shakespeare play. This is kind of giving that. The crushed velvet specifically. Oh god, I used to wear a lot of crushed velvet when I was in college, which is pretty in line with my metaphor because Sarah Lawrence was a women's college at one point. It wasn't when I went there, but you could have fooled me. That's not really fair to say. I definitely met at least 6 or 7 straight men during the 4 years I was at Sarah Lawrence. For sure I did. I didn't get to see much of them because if you're a straight guy without a girlfriend at Sarah Lawrence, you're really busy. The local Westchester County, Bronxville, New York sewage system actually employs you as part of an internship experience with Sarah Lawrence. You're gonna be laying pipe. I don't think I can stay here. Are those bloomers? Wait, that's awesome. This whole section rocks. Okay, what else is new, Dolls Kill? Okay. Whoa. This is the Sorry Not Sorry crossbody bag by the brand Sugar Thrills. It's a pink bag. It's a trapezoid, essentially. I don't know that I've ever seen a trapezoidal purse. I'm kind of burying the lead on this bag if you're just listening to window shopping. It's a blush pink bag with a lace overlay, and it says sweet bitch in cursive across the front. We'll show... It's a crossbody bag, so it must come with long straps. Can I see them? They're not showing me. There's also like not really clips on the exterior of it for longer straps. You'd have to hook them to the handle like that. This isn't going across the body at all. It's really stationary, actually. That's a wild phrase to print on a bag that you're going to be carrying around in public. I actually don't know that I've ever seen a bag that had a full-on cuss word on it before. You have to be really confident for this not to limit where you wear this bag. And I kind of respect that level of delusional confidence in someone. This is definitely not office wear, unless you work at Dolls Kill, I imagine. Actually, wouldn't it be funny if it wasn't like that? Like if Dolls Kill's corporate culture, aside from selling stuff like this, was very straight-laced Reaganomics, American Psycho. That'd be so funny. Let's see Paul Allen's frilled neon micro skirt design. This looks like if Lisa Frank and the WWF did a collaboration. Hi, I'm just here to correct something. In that last bit, I meant WWE, as in World Wrestling Entertainment, not WWF as in the World Wildlife Fund. Oops! This is not the thinnest thong that we've seen on window shopping before. I was clicking through the pictures to get confirmation that it was actually a thong, and in hindsight, I don't know why I doubted. I don't know why I doubted for a second. But oh God, the dental flossification of it all. The dedication in this model's face. Stand completely still. I want to look at the fabric it's made of. Polyamide and elastane. You know, I've heard in my various biology classes that the presence of polyamide inside of the human body can disrupt organ processes. And I don't know about you guys, but at least for me, with the general topography of my body, that's definitely something I'm gonna have to worry about if I wore something like this. It's going in me. Is that a tube top with a rat on it? Oh. Well, duh. Dare I say that Dolls Kill feels almost toned down since the last time we tuned in. Cloud Click mini dress from Current Mood. Like, this is conservative, I feel. I would wear this. And I'd voted Republican since... Can't even think of a joke. That's not true. I have never done that. I do like this dress. I would wear this. I like the powder blue of it all. It looks like a perfect dress to get cherry stains on in the middle of summer, you know. Oh, wow. They have a whole tradwife section. That makes sense that they would have that now. I kind of feel like you have to. There's just like a whole breed of girl on social media now where she has semi-alternative fashion, but she's also racist. Like the type of girl that listens to Red Scare, you know what I mean? It's so scary being online now. I love this shirt. I love this. Could kind of take or leave this. I don't really like cold shoulders like this. I know that it's not exactly a cold shoulder. This is not cold shoulder in like the torrid traditional sense of cold shoulder. I think I find it less romantic than a purely strapless top, which can be more difficult to wear. But when you think about like the original silhouettes from, I'm going to sound really dumb here if this isn't true, like the 1700s. I'm not a good fashion historian, but I'm talking about like some off-the-shoulder, bone-in corset, like real structured type, like real romantic. The idea of this is obviously a holdover from that, but those things were able to be off the shoulder because they had structure in the bodice. This doesn't. This is $28, you know? You gotta have straps. And they don't feel as like reckless and passionate. Like, yeah, if I'm running through a meadow wearing this, it's gonna stay up the whole time. What if I don't want it to? what if someone's chasing me through the meadow and by the time they catch up to me, it would work in both of our favors if the dress hadn't stayed up a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh my God, I'm reckless today. That's because it's June. It's June 1st when I'm filming this, which means it's the first month of summer. And it's Pride Month. I never do anything fun for Pride. Maybe I'll do something fun. I'll be in New York at the end of the month. Maybe I'll talk to a gay person or something. I don't know. Graphic tees are really low-hanging fruit for window shopping. And I'm sitting underneath that tree with a basket. Let's get low-hanging. Preppy Spirits graphic tee for $9.50. It's a little cropped polo, and it says tequila and tennis in a generic, like, cursive adjacent font. And then country club underneath it, as if the name of the country club is tequila and tennis. God, thinking about the kind of people that I did my MBA with and the kind of people that move to Boston for work, it wouldn't surprise me at all, if it doesn't already exist, that in the Seaport District, there's some new like Soho House wannabe organization called Tequila in Tennis. It actually would not shock me whatsoever. It might already exist. The Seaport is like this part of the city that's really yuppified. I never go there. It's expensive places with no parking, and the worst guys are going there after their finance jobs. I had dinner in the Seaport with my older brother last summer, and that Uber ride there was so bleak. Like, every additional street you turned down, I was like, oh, I'm seeing a lot of Allbirds. That's so rich coming from someone with 3 pairs of Rothy's. But I'm wearing my Rothy's in a free-spirited leftist way, okay? I'm wearing them because I care about the environment. And I'm wearing these Mary Janes in sort of like a Jane Birkin type way, not in a corporate girl boss way. There's a reason I don't have the pointed toe flats. A studded belt with a preppy inspired crop top doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to culture clash like this, you need more accessories, first of all. Honestly, I think it's, pardon my French, cuntier to really lean into the preppiness, make it real exaggerated, like fetishize it. You know, I want to see a tennis skirt. I want to see little like Keds, but with a heel on them. I don't know if anyone's made those. Sneaker heels are, I think, a frontier a lot of fashion designers are a little bit scared to go down, which makes sense because they are ugly. There's no way to make them not ugly, but sometimes they're less ugly than others. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and make it seem like I didn't want a pair of Marc Jacobs sneaker wedges when I was a freshman in college. I had the Marc Jacobs website in one tab and Taylor Swift's music video for 22 in the other tab, praying to the only God I knew that Marc Jacobs carried a 12, and they didn't. Oh my God. That's cute. This is even flossier than the other one. I get it. It's like a French cut. You want to see it above the pants. Like, I understand the style, and I don't have any qualms with it. She's really stanced up. Oh my God. She's puffing that chest out. She heard Nick Jonas say, I turn my chin music up and I'm puffing my chest. And she was like, yes, sir. Hacker romance ribbed bodysuit. Hacker romance? He fucks on this freaky hacker chick body. I hate ripped clothing. What is hacker about this? The fact that it's kind of acid wash? Did I say that? Acid wash? I don't know what happened to me there. I wouldn't wear this if I was a hacker because I'd have to sit down to do the aforementioned hacking. And I feel like if I sat down in this, insert jokes from earlier bodysuit segment about it being in me. Girl, if I wore this bodysuit and I tried to sit down, it would split me in twain. Come on. Hacker? Let's be realistic. Can I just get like a button up? Oh, chainmail? Says Dollskill. You wanted chainmail loincloth, right? Well, now that you bring it up, oh, it is so generous calling this a skirt. I love that. You can make chainmail. I see people on TikTok make chainmail all the time. This isn't like good looking chainmail. This is not, girl, this is chains. This is chain snail mail, maybe. This is chain Yahoo mail. This is a This is a backless racerback. I'm assuming pleather. Yeah. Dress with a flame print on the bottom. And it just, oh wow. It just says at the bottom, strip club, just the word strip club. And it's called the backless strip club dress. See, I like this in comparison to the hacker bodysuit because it's not telling me any tales about what it is. It's backless and it's strip club dress. Imagine wearing this with the sweet bitch bag from before. That's an office outfit. Now I have a question. I've never pole danced before. I've never actually been to a strip club. Now I feel like I would not want to wear a pleather dress at a strip club because I feel like this is going to get stuck to everything. Specifically, the floor. Wrap yourself in a leather jacket and try to scooch along your floor. It's not happening. I'm clearly imagining this from a standpoint of stripping in the dress. And to be fair, it's a strip club dress. All you have to do is be there. You could just be there for the buffet. You could still wear the dress. It's a strip club dress. Oh, it's backless. I just remembered. So you could scoot yourself along in the dress, probably without incident. But it might disturb the placement of these straps. I like the idea of the person who owns this dress. Every article of clothing they have just has embroidered on it the name of the place they wear this dress. They have no, not a conservative. They have an equally scandalous dress. It's cut exactly the same, but it's all black and it says funeral at the bottom. That's the kind of person I want to meet. No, that's the kind of person I want to become. How dreadfully do you think the extra large of this would not fit me? Because there's no way it would fit me. I'm curious how much it won't. Guesstimating how many rolls do I think I would create on the back half of my body if I tried to put this on. I don't think the number exists in mathematics yet. I don't think MIT has enough money in their endowment to calculate that. Oh my God. This coupled with the other dress. This is like what Republicans think that leftists and liberals want teachers to wear to school to teach their kids. A choker crop top that says whore on it in cursive. What does this say? Hollywood? Boring. You're gonna pair the whore top with Hollywood? Yeah, it's a neighborhood. Who cares? Interesting. I didn't even notice this. This bodysuit also says whore on the front in rhinestone. Can I be totally honest? When I was scrolling, I did see this. I fully thought it said Usher. And I had that thought and just moved on like that was normal. This is interesting because like a low-cut crop top with a choker, yeah, like I kind of believe it when it says that. This is kind of art house. This is not like textbook sexy the way that this is. Like that's not necessarily the word that I would associate with myself while wearing a garment of clothing like this. Like if this said alien or android or robot or automaton, I'd be like, yeah, T. I just don't look at exaggerated shoulders like this and think, horror, I'm sorry. Maybe that's me being small-minded. It could be. Maybe I just have to watch Ex Machina again and it'll change how I feel about robots. Actually, no, it won't. If I want to get turned on thinking about robots, you know what movie I gotta watch? Interstellar. That file cabinet robot. There's like two of them. There's Case and there's Tars, and Tars is the one that I desire carnally. I think it's his voice. He's at the absolute top of my Hear Me Out list. Tars from Interstellar, and right below that is Drix, the cold pill, voiced by David Hyde Pierce from Osmosis Jones, which I have definitely told you guys before because I talk about him a lot. All things considered. When you think about how often the average person has discussed any characters from Osmosis Jones in the past 20 years, it is a lot that I do. This is like a nice little shirt that I could wear to my office. It has a front and a back, which is pretty surprising for Dolls Kill. Oh, it's Delia's. That makes sense. Delia's by Dolls Kill. It makes me so sad that like this is the legacy of Delia's. What once was quirk central for silly little girls growing up in a strange world like me is now relegated to a small section of Dolls Kill. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I used to be up in there. Girl, I used to drop stacks of my allowance on Delia's clothing. It was so serious in 2008. And that's late. The Delia's heyday is like early aughts, late 90s. Oh, these are kind of fire, actually. Waterbound flared denim pants. I like these. Oh my God, I have to talk about this dress. I simply must. This dress has been plaguing me. When TikTok first rolled out TikTok Shop, which if you're not familiar is a portion of the TikTok social media short form video content app where you can buy products, but also be advertised products by TikTokers. If you don't know this, if you're on TikTok at all, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and this explanation is old news to you. But if you're not, and I know a lot of you aren't, it's revolutionized in a bad way the experience of being on TikTok, where now every couple of videos, depending on your algorithm, I know for me it's every couple of videos, I'll get someone, usually a woman, I think that's just my algorithm, advertising a product. They enter into agreements with vendors on TikTok Shop to be sold goods and services in exchange for a review in the form of a video, a review / advertisement, a review-vertisement, and then there's a link on that video that viewers can click on that will bring them to a page in the TikTok Shop portion of the app where they can purchase the good that the TikToker has advertised, and if they do, the TikToker receives a commission on that sale. It has become how so many people make money, to the point where in January, when it seemed like TikTok was going to be banned in the United States, people were panicking that they were not going to be able to pay their bills. Like, this was becoming a serious financial destitution possibility situation for thousands and thousands of people. For some people, it's a financial lifeline. For other people, it's just an annoyance. For other people, it's just a side hustle. I can't even be really high and mighty to you and tell you that I've never purchased anything from TikTok Shop. But like, man, it's everywhere. It is so much of the experience of being on that app now. And the reason I've brought all this up is when it was first rolled out, I saw dozens and dozens and hundreds and millions and thousands of women trying to sell me this exact dress. And in almost every single video of theirs, I noticed that this dress is so absurdly short. I saw plus size women like myself advertising this dress with a full cheek on display. And I thought, ma'am, you are being paid to tell me lies and fibs, and I don't respect you for that. Tamabuchi out and proud. Like, are you kidding me? Nary a pair of tights, nary a bicycle short, just full on cheek every time they spun around. And it's not that I've come to expect honesty in advertising with products that are being sold to me on the internet, but it does solidify to myself that the age of the influencer as a tool for brands to cultivate an air of authenticity about themselves is dead, buried, rotted, and reconstituted into the soil. It's remnants in the goddamn water table at this point. Do you remember when influencer marketing on the internet was first birthed into existence, first crawled, first observed crawling out of the tar-filled cesspit where it was born, and brands realized, oh snap, we're spending millions of dollars getting Kate Hudson to sell our lotion for us, when what we could be doing is finding these randoms on the internet who, for whatever reason, have thousands or millions of people who love them to do it for us. They can literally connect us directly to audiences who are so stupid that they'll do whatever they say, including buying whatever bullshit we're selling. I swear, once I saw a girl advertising me this dress who included a clip of her twirling in the dress, and she stopped the clip. She cut to the next clip right as she was turning around in it. Like, it was a fully frontal spin. Because she probably watched it back after she filmed it and was like, oh, you can literally see the crest of my thong because of how short this is. When it flies up in the air, it's way up. It's up and it's stuck. What is in the sale section? What are they trying to get rid of? I have to say, I kind of dig that this makes her look like some sort of denim themed superhero, which of course leads me, as one does a horse to water, to think of what superpower would a denim-centric superhero even have? That thought reminds me of that Tumblr post about how denim is a great fabric to wear during a zombie apocalypse, because have you ever tried to bite through denim? And maybe it's as simple as that. A denim-centric superhero has the ability to emit, a la Spider-Man, denim. Like one thread at a time, like Spider-Man. But when she squirts it a whole bunch at one thing, it arranges itself into a big patch of denim that is impenetrable. And then what could other fabric-themed superheroes do? Like, could a silk-themed superhero just cause worms to spawn wherever they wanted? It's just a big hive mind of worms. That's the silk one. Oh my god. Ooh. This looks like something a go-go girl on Arrakis would wear. Oh my god, this with sneakers looks absurd. Whoa. I mean, this might be one of the few examples of really great model styling we've seen in an episode of Window Shopping, because I was all about this with the boots, and as soon as I saw it with another type of shoe, it instantly became clear to me, like, oh no, this looks bad. Like, this article of clothing looks silly and bad. Girl, it is so sand colored. You need to look like you're from a fantasy universe in this, or else it doesn't work whatsoever. The hair and makeup styling for this is so perfect. Like, she looks positively post-apocalyptic, and I love it. She should have, like, furry arm warmers, though. Definitely. And, like, a cloak. Oh my god. Yeah, it's very cave woman. Girl, no. You're wearing what looks like a sexed up burlap sack. No amount of lo-fi Petra Collinsing of this photo is gonna make me forget that that's what the garment is. Y2K bubble mini dress. Y2K. I cast doubt. I don't think this silhouette is Y2K. I think the silhouette is McBling. Y2K is a little bit earlier. I don't know. Either way, I do think this is cute. I get why it's part of the most wanted section. I feel like there should be more colors. Are there more colors? Not selling this in a bright electric pink is a total fumble. Oh, thank God. Where's my bright pink, though? What did I just say? What did I just say? Oh, they're playing in my face. I rescind my compliment. It's good you have it in other colors, but I can visualize in my mind, the reason I'm harping on this, I can see in my mind's eyes memory my friend's older sister wearing a bright pink exact version of this dress to a pool party in 2006. I can see it. And the fact that Doll Skull can't see it points off. Okay. Are they really not going to let me filter by graphic tees? I went to product types and it's just tops. Like, yeah, I know. I'm looking for tops. That's why I clicked on tops. I'm looking for a specific kind of top. I want to make a joke about that so bad, but I know you guys are expecting it and I'm trying to keep you on your toes. A sensitive one. One with big, soulful, sensitive, brown sleeves. I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I forgot about the Shrek collab. Yeah. Wait, what? What the hell? Where's the graphic tees? There's like 4 of them. They've played in my face once again. No, they have. They've played in my face one more time. We're gonna cap it there. Game over. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Window Shopping, and don't forget to use code NISIPISA for 10% off at checkout at your local Sexy Things store, which is decidedly not Doll's Kill. I love you so much. Goodbye.